right, good morning. All right. Okay, I got the mic on. Let me try the mic on. What's up? What's up, Jared and Greg Raging Cajun? Let's see. We got Skull Gang, Ben Saban, Steve, Premium Joey, Pop Pop. How's everyone doing this morning? All right, man. Friday. We've made it to the weekend. It's Friday. It's always cool making it to the weekend. Man. I used to love when Fridays came, but now not so much. Not so much anymore. Not like I used to when I was younger. But but there is some stuff. There is some stuff going on this weekend. You got the Final Four, and then you have the championship game next Monday. Jesus Christ in here again, man. Jesus Christ is in here all the time. Yeah. But what's going on? Greg Raging Cajun, member gang in the house. Jared Williams, Yankee fan. We got 1 week from today. We'll be going over the first the first day of Major League Baseball. So curious to see what happens with the Yankees and the Red Sox at Game 1. So has Garrett Cole pitched at all this spring training? I don't watch much, but just haven't heard his name mentioned. I wonder who's going to be the Yankees starters besides Cole and Montgomery and then what Talion. I think isn't Severino hurt again? I thought I heard something about that, but I could have misheard it. Yeah. So last night L2 baseball laid an egg in the fifth inning. They lost 6-5. Gave up 6 runs in 1 inning. They couldn't field in that inning. So it was not a good inning. So what's up, Premium Joey? Maybe today will be a different day for the LSU Tigers. As they lose today, then they lose the series. So we'll see what happens. Might have to get some beer after last night's crap. You might have to get some beer after last night's crap. That's probably why they lost. Didn't have no beer, didn't have no rally cap. It's all my fault, right? Yeah, blame it on me. Blame it on somebody. Blame it on me. But man, Pelicans have a big game tonight. They got to play the Lakers over in La La Land. So they got a big game tonight. If they win that game, man, then they really. I mean, they almost lock in. They almost lock in a playoff spot with that win. If they win tonight against Los Angeles, they play the Kings, they play the Trailblazers next coming up. They can win those 2 games. Has three wins. If they win tonight, man, they can really lock up that 10 spot. But I think LeBron's coming back tonight. I think LeBron James is coming back. So last night we had the Pistons. Wow, they beat the 76ers 102-94. Pistons are bad. Then you had the Bucks over the Nets in overtime 120-119. Hawks beat the Cavaliers 131-107. The Bulls in overtime over the Clippers. We play them coming up 135-130, and the Jazz beat the Lakers 122-109. I mean, the Lakers might not make the playoffs. That's insane. With all the talent they have on that team. That's crazy. With all that talent that LeBron put on that team. they might not make the playoffs. What happened in hockey? Well, they had a slew of hockey games. Bruins beat the Devils 8-1. Man, 8-1. That's a lot of goals. Maple Leafs beat the Jets 7-3. That's football scores. Panthers beat the Blackhawks 4-0. Islanders over the Blue Jackets 5-2. Hurricanes 4-0 over Canadians. Penguins 4-3 over the Wild. Oh, I got a PayPal. Thank you very much, Greg, for the PayPal. It just popped up. So I finally set my alerts on my PayPal where I can get the alerts. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why it wasn't showing up earlier. But thank you, Greg. Let's see. Penguins over the Wild 4-3 in overtime. Avalanche over the Sharks 4-2. Kings over the Flames in the shootout 3-2. Stars over the Ducks 3-2 in overtime. So, why is my TV so loud now? It's probably a commercial. I hate that. I hate when they blast commercials. Some commercials they just blast the volume up. That aggravates me. I don't know how the FCC allows advertisers to do that, where they just blast the commercials loud where you can hear it. What happened in spring training? Yes, I just got it. Thank you. I just got it. I just got the alert. Thank you very much, Greg. But see, what happened in spring training? Phillies over the Yankees 5-3. Rays over the Braves 5-1. Red Sox 4-3 over the Twins. Orioles and Pirates tied at 4. I guess there's ties in baseball. Spring training. Blue Jays 5-3 over the Tigers. Royals 5-4 over the Athletics. Giants beat the Rockies 13-2. Rangers over the Dodgers 8-2. D-backs over the Padres 8-2. Angels 10-5 over the Brewers. The Nationals 7-3 over the Mets. Marlins 7-4 over St. Louis Cardinals. White Sox 8-2. They beat the Reds. And then the Mariners, they beat the Indians 3-2. So yeah, I call them the Indians. Yeah, so the Yankees play the Tigers today in spring training. I have no idea why my TV won't turn down. All right, so let's see. Yeah, so today in the NBA we have the Pelicans and the Lakers, Raptors and the Magic, Mavericks, Wizards, Pacers, Celtics, Kings, Rockets, Suns, Grizzlies, Clippers, Bucks, Pistons, Thunder, Trailblazers, Spurs, T-Wolves, and the Nuggets. So we got some really big game for us against the Lakers. Man, if we win that game, we can pretty much lock in a spot in the play-in tournament. If we lose, it gets a little. I think if we lose, it gets a little dicey. All right, we got the hockey. We got going on in hockey tonight. Got a few games. Got the Predators and the Sabres, Blackhawks, Lightning, Islanders, Rangers. So it's battle of New York there. Senators, Red Wings, Blues, Oilers, Golden Knights, and Kraken. Then the Ducks and the Coyotes. There's your hockey. There's your hockey lineup for the night, and of course I'll be live tonight for the LSU Auburn game number 2. It's gonna be on SEC Network Plus. Last night it was on SEC Network. I mean, I didn't have a problem at all watching the game on the app, ESPN app. Sometimes the SEC Network Plus, it's weird. It buffers. I think it's the channel, the SEC Network Plus. It's not really a channel, so. But anyway, so Man, so got that game tonight. Hopefully LSU can tie it up as they lost last night, 6-5. As they went through an inning where they couldn't field. It happens. It seems like every game we have 2 or 3 errors. I don't get it. Don't get how LSU can be so horrible in the field. Well, it is what it is on that note. Hopefully they can field a little better today. Man, but what else is going on? Not much else going on. But just waiting to see where the honey badger goes. Where's he going to go? I don't know. Surprised he hasn't been picked up yet. Saints need a safety after losing Marcus Williams and Malcolm Jenkins. They lost Malcolm Jenkins because he retired. And I don't think Malcolm Jenkins is going to pull a Brett Favre or a Tom Brady. I think he's retired. And then Marcus Williams left because, frankly, we couldn't afford him. Saints couldn't. I don't think the Saints could afford his contract anymore. He was going to want too much. So it happens. Happens when you have a salary cap nowadays. You can't keep everybody forever. So you better win when you have them on there. What's up, Russell Johnson? I think I'm getting beer tonight, Russell. I think LSU baseball last night has made me want to get beer. So it's an April. Today is April Fool's, and I'm trying to figure out something I can do to my wife. It's not really mean, but funny, and I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what I can do. I gotta do something now. I don't want to make her too mad at me. You don't want to make her too mad. So. Yeah, so I can't put vinegar in the coffee, nothing like that. What's up, Gregor John? Just sitting here, getting ready to get my Friday started. I know it seems like every week we have some kind of weather event. So hopefully next week we don't have that crap. It's because it is getting kind of aggravating having that happens. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully. It's weird. Yeah. I think they might go offensive line, honestly. After losing Armstead, it wouldn't surprise me if they went offensive line in the first round. Wouldn't surprise me. Now I want the receiver, but I think they might go offensive line. I just think that's what they might do. Might tick some people off, but because I think we do need another receiver. Because besides Callaway and Michael Thomas, we need somebody else. Traquan Smith isn't He isn't reliable. But you never heard of a scoreless double. What's up, Adam Bomb? So what's going on? Just about to go get my next cup of coffee, which will be my last one. Whew. Oh, 13 assists and 10 rebounds. Oh, he got no points. Uh, I think I heard about that. I think I did see one time it happened before. Do I know of Trey Lance? Plays for San Francisco. Yeah. I wonder what they what's San Francisco going to do with Jimmy G? Are they going to trade him? I mean, are they going to keep him? I mean, Baker Mayfield. What are the Browns going to do with him? Those two quarterbacks are just sitting out there and nobody wants them. So that should tell them something. LSU. My favorite baseball team is LSU. I don't have a Major League Baseball team. I'll probably do Yankees and Braves games just because of the time frame they come on here. Because they'll come on around 6 o'clock here and then they'll end at 9, so I'm not up too late. Man. Debo Samuel or Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's definitely faster, I would think. They're both good receivers, though. I really would, if I had, I really wouldn't be upset if somebody, gave you one of them. I really wouldn't be upset with either one. That's a tough question. But I think they're both really good. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. It seems like everybody wants to leave the LSU basketball team. And that's what happens when you make a coaching change. Players leave. So, but the players leave, and they go to a different school, but that coach isn't there. So, sometimes I don't get why players leave. They leave because, well, I committed to coach X. Well, you go to school Y, but Coach X isn't there. So, what's the reasoning then? So, I don't get that sometimes. Now, if Will Wade was going went to another school and they transferred to him, okay, well, I understand that. But Will Wade's not going to coach next year. So, sometimes I wonder why these players do that. But hey, they're free to do what they want. That's the rules in college sports now. There's the transfer portal. You can go in it and not sit out a year and play right away. So there's that. That's right. Transfer portal works both ways. It does. Other players will see that players transfer out and they know they can transfer in and start and play. So it works both ways. But I just don't get sometimes, like I said, when players say they leave because the coach ain't here no more. Well, you go into a school where that coach isn't there. So what's your reasoning then? So now if you go closer, what if you transfer closer to home? Okay, I get that. I can get that. You transfer closer to home. So, yeah. Woo. 9-3, 8-4. Honestly, I don't think there'll be anything great, but I think they'll be better than what they were the past 2 seasons. So, If they go 9-3, 8-4, I think most LSU fans. I say most because some will always bitch and complain, but most won't. But I think 9-3, 8-4. LSU always beats Florida. We always beat Florida. I hate Florida. Yeah, LSU's gonna beat Florida again. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Get my other cup of coffee. Yeah, most people people in Louisiana like the Cubs or the Braves because they came on TV every single day. I mean, when I was a kid, the Cubs were on during the day, and then the Braves were on at night because WGN and TBS were nationwide stations, so everybody got those channels if you had cable. So yeah, people grew up watching watching Harry Carey with the Cubs, and then his son was called the Braves. So well, we didn't beat Arkansas last year, so that's a question I can't answer because they didn't because LSU didn't beat Arkansas last year, and Arkansas's think they'll be better. I think they'll be better this year than they were last year. I think they got a good coach, and I'll be right back. We are right back. So, we. Yeah, Auburn's a team they should have beaten, but they didn't. So, LSU had a bad coaching staff last year, so hopefully this year with Brian Kelly, who is a better coach than Ed Ogeron, so that's not even up for debate. So hopefully with the new coaching staff, they'll be better. Yeah, they left money in way too long. Oh, you talking about last night in baseball? Unless you meant football, because they should have beat Auburn. They should have beat Auburn in football too last year. But they lost to Auburn in football too. But they should have won that game too. Coaching lost that game. But yeah, they left money in way too long last night. Pelicans hold a 9 spot, and they need to. If they win tonight, they can pretty much, I think, guarantee them getting to the play-in game. So hopefully they can win tonight and get into that play-in spot. So they play the Lakers and they play the Clippers. Man, if they can just like split these next two. Then they have some winnable games against I think Sacramento and then Portland. So if they can win 3 of these next 4, man, they can really make it. They can really put their they can really almost guarantee they'll make the play-in tournament. So that'll be good. So hopefully they can, and maybe I'll be able to get to watch them if they get into the play-in tournament, because I'm sure that'll be on national TV. So I'll be able to watch them. I know that the Pelicans were awful the first part of the year, but I think Willie Green has gotten better at coaching with more, experience, and I think the team has learned how to play with each other. So, if Zion was healthy, and this team would be in the playoffs. It wouldn't be up for debate if Zion was healthy and he was actually anyway. Maybe he'll get his act together next year. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, but it sucks because he has so much talent. He has so much potential to be a very, very good player, dominant player in the league, and he's been injured. So. Man, all right. So hopefully he can. There was some chatter him coming back, like this road trip. I'm like, that's not going to happen. That's just internet talk, trying to get clicks. Yeah, C.J. McCollum was a good pickup, even though if they had kept Josh Hart and all that, I think they'd still be around the same spot. But I think McCollum's a better scorer than Josh Hart. But Josh Hart hustles. That's one thing you can't teach is hustle. And Josh Hart hustles, and I loved watching him play. So. But C.J. McCollum is definitely a better scorer because he can put you 20 a night, and that's something we haven't had in a while. So so. I like the trade. I like the trade then. I like it now. I knew they were going to have to give up somebody to get McCollum, and so I like the trade. I think the trade was good for the Pelicans. Yeah. I think I just told my wife that I ate all of her yogurt this morning. I didn't, because it's April Fool's. So I told her I ate all her yogurt. So I'm gonna make her I'm gonna make her think I ate all her yogurt, so she'll be mad all day. It's kind of mean, right? And so she'll probably get mad at me. She'll probably be mad at me. Oh well. Man. Let me refresh this. Yeah. So woo-wee. So what's the weather up there in Colorado today, Russell? Here it's supposed to be I think the 70s. I think the 70s again. It's actually going to be very, very pleasant. So again, the 70s. 77, yeah. It's going to be 79 tomorrow, 81 on Sunday. Then Monday, there's a chance of rain. Tuesday, chance of rain. Hopefully that's not. Hope that's not anything, like last 2 weeks. Monday and Tuesday is chances of rain. Then Wednesday, it's going to be 87 degrees on Wednesday. Holy cow. Next Wednesday is supposed to be 87 degrees. It's going to be hot next Wednesday. It won't be long, man. We really didn't use our fireplace much at all. At all. I mean, I know it's the South fireplace, but in December we usually use it several times in December. This December we didn't use it at all. Our fireplace. We've only used it maybe 4 times, I think, this year, and that's really. We usually use it a lot more than that, honestly. And this year it just hasn't been really cold at night. So yeah, it's been in the 40s, but it hasn't got like to the 30s that much. So but I know in about a month or two, around May, it's gonna be around May. A month from now, it's gonna start getting to the 90s, and then it's really gonna be hot. So, he eats 1 meal a day, a cup of coffee, and 4 bags of candy. Candy. JJ bought spring training tickets to see. Oh, okay. Oh, that's that guy pitches for the Angels, and he also plays outfield or DHs. Yeah, so he's a modern day Babe Ruth. He can pitch and he can hit. See, Babe Ruth didn't have that luxury with the DH, so they had to convert him from a pitcher to a hitter. Because I think he would have been a Hall of Fame pitcher if you go back and look at what Babe Ruth did as a pitcher. But then when they found he can hit, they just said, "No, nope, you're going to be a hitter." You can have mine. I have that Greek yogurt. Well, I didn't eat it. Yeah, I didn't eat it. It's a joke. It's April Fool's Day, so I just told her I ate it. She's at work, so I'm gonna have her thinking all day that I ate her yogurt. And she's probably going to text me back and say, "You better go buy me some more." I'm just like, "No. I'm going to be too busy today. Might be too busy today to go buy you yogurt. Maybe I'll buy it Saturday or Sunday." So, yeah, she's going to be upset. Oh, well. Yeah, she'll get over it once she finds out that it's still there. Yeah. Man. Ooh-wee. I gotta make some more fish tonight since it's Friday and it's Lent. So more fish tonight. And then I think this is the last of the box of fish I bought of tilapia a few months ago. So next week I'm gonna have to think of something different because see, when's Good Friday this year? April 15th. Okay, so I got 2 more weeks of not eating meat on Lent. Man, it's always April 15th is the next Good Friday. So I got 2 more. I got this one and next one. I got 3 weeks. I got this week, next week, and then the 15th. There's 3 weeks of Lent. Okay. Yeah. 3 weeks. So let's see. Man, I had a fun time last night in the stream, which LSU would have won, but I did have a good time. Hopefully, some of the Auburn peeps come back. I told them they're welcome to come back, so they're more than welcome to come back. So, ooh-wee. Hey, what time is it? 8:42. Man, still got plenty of time left in this stream. So I got plenty of time left in this baseball stream. So what else has happened in the world? Not much. Oh, Alex Fudge is entering the transfer portal. I mean, the whole team is entering the transfer portal. I'm gonna leave. More errors. So, ooh-wee. Yeah, it was a good game. They just had a bad inning. They had a bad inning where they let the pitcher in way too long, and they couldn't field. So yeah, happy wife, happy life. That is true. Happy wife, happy life. But it's April Fool's Day. It's not like I actually did it. I mean, if I actually ate her yogurt and didn't replace it, yeah, that would be mean. But I didn't eat it. So it's just a joke. So yeah, but that is true though. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. Yeah. So man, hurricane season starts in 2 months. So hopefully we don't have anything this year, but in 2 months hurricane season will be here, June 1st. So yeah. Yeah. So hopefully I don't know. Hopefully nothing happens this year like Ida. So just takes one. Doesn't matter how many hurricanes they have in the Gulf. They can have 20 in the Gulf. If none of them hit here, then it's a quiet season, so to speak. But you can have 2 in the Gulf, and 1 hit you, and then changes your opinion of how active it was. So, man, so hopefully, so the 15th. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool today. Cool this weekend. We got Saturday, Final Four. Man, it's gonna be should be a fun weekend. As LSU plays today in baseball tonight. Then they play tomorrow. I think they play during the day tomorrow, like 1 o'clock. Yeah, so. Man. Ooh-wee. Rico. I'm watching Starship Troopers. That's with Denise Richards and Doogie Howser. Then they have, what's that guy's name? Casper Von Dien, I think his name is. That was actually a interesting movie. It's kind of stupid, but it was interesting. So, yeah, man. Interesting. Yeah, Denise Richards was hot back then. Yeah, she was hot back then. That's when I think that's when she was married to Charlie Sheen. Around that time. I'm pretty sure around that time she was married to Charlie Sheen. And what happened to him, man? Wonder how he's doing, because no, remember doesn't he have HIV? Didn't he say that a few years ago that he has HIV? I think Charlie Sheen came out and said that. He probably did a whole bunch of drugs and stuff like that. And he was I think he was very promiscuous. I think he was. She probably still looks good. Denise Richards probably. I mean, she's not that old, is she? How old is Denise Richards? Let's see. She's 51, so she ain't that old. She's 51, so she's only 6 years older than me. So it's not like she's that older than me. Is there any recent images of her? I mean, she still looks probably for 51. For 51, I guarantee you she still looks good. You know what looks good is shit. Name will come to me in a minute. Elizabeth Berkley, I think that's her name. No, not Berkeley. Shit. Hurley. That's it. Elizabeth Hurley. She looks, for 56, she's really in good shape for 56. Elizabeth Hurley. She was in the Austin Powers movie. And other stuff. But she's for 56, so she's kept in shape. The battle on the Bayou for the LSU track team is tomorrow. Yeah, I remember LSU always had a good track team years ago. I mean, they always were competing for the national title. Always. I don't think they're as dominant as they used to be in track. Charlie Sheen has the tiger blood that makes him fly to Scotland and search for a Loch Ness monster with a bottle of whiskey in the middle of the night. Is that true? Is he that crazy? Is Charlie Sheen that crazy? Yeah, she played in Austin Powers. She played in several things. She was in that Bedazzled movie with shit, the guy that was in the Mummy movies. Brendan Fraser. And somebody else that I saw that was she's in her 50s, and she's apparently worked out and ate well. Forgot who it was. Oh, I know who it is. Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek. She has aged well. So she obviously takes care of herself and eats right. Charlie Sheen really did that. Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up about Charlie Sheen and his tiger blood and no, he did not find the Loch Ness monster. I don't think he would have found that, cause yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the tiger blood with Charlie Sheen and jeez, some of these Hollywood types, man, are just freaking nuts, dude. That's why I don't get why some people just like they're so obsessed with the Hollywood types. Like, why? They're just normal people like you and I. I don't think I've seen Demi Moore in a while. Favorite movies? See, like some movies that I would watch, like if they were on, like if I change the channel right now and I see a movie on, what would I watch? Like, no matter how many times. The Shining is one. If The Shining's on, I'm probably going to watch it. Starship Troopers I'd probably watch that if it was on. No matter how many times I've seen it. Let's see. Actually, Rambo, the First Blood Part 2. If that's on, I'll probably watch it. I know there's a bunch of movies I would watch. Beer Fest. If Beer Fest is on, I probably would watch that. Just trying to think of some other movies that I would watch, like if they were on TV, that I've seen 115 times. I know there's a bunch more that I'm missing. Just trying to think of them. Man. Just trying to think offhand, because I don't know. Whew. Mimic? I don't think I've seen Mimic. I don't think I've seen Mimic. Happy Wife? She's like 60. Giant cockroaches. The one with the giant cockroaches. Huh. I don't know. I have to look into that. Mimic. Write that down. Mimic movie. Have to watch the good scary movie. What's some scary movies that I like? I mean, Scream those Scream movies aren't scary. They're just freaking kind of stupid, and they made 5 of them. The first Scream movie was all right, but when they kept making the Scream movies, it's like Halloween. and all the Jason movies that they made. So, Napoleon Dynamite. No, I really didn't like that movie for some reason. I'm gonna have to go look at Mimic, see if I can find it on the fire. Like sometimes you can find those on the Fire Stick. It might be like on Tubi TV or Pluto or Popcorn Flicks, one of those free apps. That's where I usually watch all my movies from is on the free apps. Pluto, Popcorn TV, Tubi. And there's so many free apps that you can find the movie you want to watch. There's no reason to have HBO and all that kind of crap anymore. Mimic. Gonna have to find that. Gonna have to check that out. See if I can find it. I am gonna have to find the new Batman movie. I did hear good things about the new Batman movie. Even though I think they're making too many of them, but because you had the original Batman in the '60s, then you had Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. See what did you have after that? Then it was a while. After they was Clooney the last Batman, that little in the '90s, or was it Val Kilmer? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember which movie it was first. Was it the one with Val Kilmer or Clooney? Then you had a delay until this next batch of Batman movies were they're much better than that Batman Forever and Batman and Robin were horrible. I mean, they were horrible. Clooney and Val Kilmer were just horrible. I don't know if they were just horribly written. The movie was horribly written, but it's just bad. Smoke Laval, hoo-wee! Smoke Laval, man, he was a horror movie. So okay, so you gotta watch it at night, and I gotta have some popcorn, and I gotta have a beverage. Okay, I'll make a note of that. That way I can pop some popcorn and get a beverage, and I'll turn on all the lights. I'll turn on all the lights. The Exorcist was like the original, scary movie. That freaked a lot of people out back then. Yeah, the Exorcist really. I think I've seen Cabin Fever. I'm gonna have to write that. I think I've seen that movie. I'm pretty sure. If I watch a few minutes of it, then I'll say, "Oh yeah, I've seen this movie." But I'm pretty sure I've seen Cabin Fever. But yeah. Ooh, yeah, the Exorcist. Well, that really freaked Psycho. Psycho freaked a whole bunch of people out back in the day when it. I bet you know what, Jaws. Now I wasn't old. I mean, I wasn't even born when the original Jaws came out. But I bet you that really scared people to go in the water. I bet you nobody wanted to go in the Gulf and the Atlantic after that. After those movies. Fear of the sharks out there. But the sharks are out. The sharks are out there, and they're not very far. They're not very far. You'd be surprised when people are out, on the beach and they're wading out in the water. You'd be surprised how close the sharks are to you. So, just saying. You'd be surprised. And I've seen is it the nurse? I think it's a nurse shark. I've seen one of those. I've seen one of those before. Yeah, nurse shark. That's what it's called. I've seen one of those before. I've seen one of those before in the Gulf. But they don't really do anything. Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen those in the Gulf. Swim by you, and so they don't bother you really. It's not a great white, and they're not gonna take your leg off. So. Jaws and the James Bond movie. They had Jaws in the James Bond movie. No, I don't remember that. Man. That's right. Robert Pattinson's the last one to play Batman. That's right. That's the new. That's right. I remember that now. Yeah, nurse sharks are pretty much harmless. They're not gonna bother you if you. So. But I've seen those in the Gulf before. Let's see. Let me pull this up real quick. Huh. Huh. Oh, okay. I know that actor. Huh. Yeah, that actor Richard Keel or Kyle, or how to say his name is. He's been in a bunch of movies. He was in a bunch of movies. I remember him. He was in one of the Cannonball movies, I believe. I think the second one. I think he was in the second movie, the Cannonball Run. They made two of them, and the first one was better than the second one. Yeah, so yeah, he was the original Jaws. Original Jaws. All right, yeah, I will see you guys later tonight, 6:30 Central. The game's gonna be on the ESPN. Only on the ESPN app. It's going to be on the SEC Network Plus. So, I assume it will be on ESPN Plus too, also. But yeah. So I'm gonna try to watch it on the ESPN Plus app, not the SEC Network Plus. Now that Hulu Live, you get ESPN Plus with the with your I guess your subscription, I guess you want to call it. So have a good one, and I'll see you guys later tonight.